Hey everybody, it's Dan Sims with Success by Day, and today I'm going to be talking to you about something from this book, Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. In the chapter entitled The Trouble with Genius is Part 2, Gladwell is talking about a man named Chris Langan, who is a super genius. He has an IQ of 192, I think, and I believe genius is 140, so he is beyond genius. And he says, he quotes Chris Langan. Chris Langan is saying, "I don't think there is anyone smarter than me out there. I've never met anybody like me or never seen even an indication that there is somebody who actually has better powers of comprehension." And then Gladwell says, what he said sounded boastful, but it wasn't really. It was the opposite, a touch defensive. He'd been working for decades now on a project of enormous sophistication, but almost none of what he had done had ever been published, much less read by the physicists and philosophers and mathematicians who might be able to judge its value. Here he was, a man with a 1 in a million mind, and he had yet to have any impact on the world. He wasn't holding forth at academic conferences. He wasn't leading a graduate seminar at some prestigious university. He was living on a slightly tumble-down horse farm in northern Missouri, sitting on the back porch in jeans and a cut-off t-shirt. He knew how it looked. It was the great paradox of Chris Langan's genius. And then he quotes Chris Langan. He says, "I have not pursued mainstream publishers as hard as I should have," he conceded. "Going around querying publishers, trying to find an agent, I haven't done it." So the point that I'm making here is intelligence, or the lack thereof, is an excuse that a lot of people use. They credit other people who have done amazing things or who are doing amazing things, and they say that, oh, well, yes, he's doing that, but he's a genius, or yes, he's doing that, but he has an IQ of 140. And the point is that it's not, intelligence does not equate to success. There are people with below 100 IQ that have won the Nobel Peace Prize. And obviously, as Malcolm Gladwell notes in his book Outliers, there are people with ridiculously high IQs who have yet to do anything that had an impact on the world. So we tend to think of intelligence as a necessity, as a precursor to success. And that is not the case. So the point is, stop using intelligence or your lack of intelligence as an excuse. IQ does not equate to success. People who are extremely smart are not always successful, and vice versa. There are lots of people who are extremely successful and maybe don't have the highest IQ. So that's your Success by Day for today. I hope that was helpful. I hope it gets you thinking about how intelligence is, or the lack of intelligence is not an excuse to use. And I will see you next time.